Hello friends, how you doing? I don't know how many videos I've recorded today, but I'm feeling super productive. So this video this week is my first time tag. Literally, I just googled my first time tag questions and I clicked on the first thing I saw. So let's get into it. So first question, first app you check when you wake up in the morning. That would be Snapchat, to see if my boyfriend has snapped me. He never does because I wake up at like 5:30 in the morning and he doesn't get up until like 9. First broken bone. Never broke a bone in my life. 22 years strong, yo. First foreign country you ever visited. I've never been out of the United States. First Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook post. Okay. Let's do Instagram. My first Instagram post was, let's scrolling. I know, something embarrassing. I was not prepared for this, you guys. Not at all. I post a lot. I don't know why I did this to myself. I just post a lot. And it's mainly selfies. Like, am I conceited because I post a lot of selfies? Ooh, we're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. I'm feeling the cringe. You guys. I'm just talking, just blabbering on. Ooh, oh, it's not that bad. This is my cat, Felix. He's cute. Okay, let's go to Twitter now, because I don't post a lot on Twitter. I probably should. But let's see. What was Megan thinking back in the day? I retweet a lot. Come on. Like, I went through a phase where I just retweeted everything I saw. So there's a lot. Come on, good lord. Oh, we're getting back to 2015. By the way, I think that photo from Instagram was 2015, 2014. It was birthday bash 21, so I don't even remember what year that was. I don't. I think I might have been in high school, so I think maybe 13 or 14. I don't know. It was a long time ago. My goodness gracious. I don't think we're gonna get to it, you guys. I really don't. Oh, okay. My first Twitter tweet, my first tweet was March 10th, 2015 at 8:19 p.m. I'm over you right now because I never see you, but I know once I see you, I'll fall right back into your little trap once again. So dramatic. Who was I even talking about, you guys? I was dating someone at that point. Like, what was I talking about? My boyfriend at the time? I'm literally like cry laughing. Okay, Facebook should be a little bit easier. Activity log. Loading. Haha. Oh gosh. Oh goodness gracious, you guys. What the heck? I got all the way back to 2008. Goodness gracious. Oh gosh. I'm confused. Apparently I started in 2008 and I don't even know. I'm confused. So I updated my status in December 12th, 2008, and I'm loving life, and I spelled loving wrong. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really glad that wasn't that embarrassing. Okay. Next question. First makeup item. Ooh, my first makeup item was, the Mary-Kate and Ashley eyeshadows that were like in tube. I feel like those were probably my first like official makeup items that I think I might have stole from my sister. I don't know. If I did, I'm sorry. First plane ride you ever went on. Never been on a plane. First time I got into trouble at home and school. Home, I have no idea. I was a good child, really. I never really got in trouble at home. Probably like a fight with my sister or something. First time I got in trouble in school, the only time I can remember was I used to go to a Christian school back in between 2nd and 4th grade. I don't remember what grade it was, but I thought I was going to be BA and write a swear word on the board because I got there before everybody. And like everyone in my class, because there was Big Learning Center and there was a Little Learning Center, and I was in a Little Learning Center and no one was there. There were people in the Big Learning Center, but they never went to the Little Learning Center. And so I wrote the only swear word I knew how to write, and I wrote ASS huge on the board. It was a whiteboard, and I thought I was so cool I was gonna get away with it. My teacher instantly knew it was me because of my handwriting. I think that was the first time I got in trouble in school. First time you were allowed to put on makeup. Okay, that was probably when I was like 13. I used to sneak it in 5th grade. No, 6th grade. I used to sneak it in 6th grade. But I would wear my mom's makeup in 6th grade and pretend I didn't have any on, because my dad wouldn't really notice unless I put like too much blush on, which I did sometimes. But I think like I was 13, I think, when I was allowed to put makeup on for the first time and like wear it outside. First YouTuber you subscribed to, Brittany Louise Taylor was the first YouTuber I subscribed to. I loved her. I love Shout Out Sundays. I wonder how she's doing. I know she has a kid now. First time you went shopping on your own. Well, growing up, I lived behind a store, so I would go to the store a lot. I don't remember it was probably there, but I don't remember exactly the first time I went by myself. I was probably in my teens. I don't know. Your first boyfriend. My first boyfriend, his name was Andrew. It lasted a week, and I only dated him because my friend Emily told me, like, she was like, why not? Like, go ahead. Because he, like, wrote me a note, and he's like, hey, you want to be my girlfriend? And I was like, Emily, help me. And we were on the band bus because we would ride from the middle school to the high school so we could have band, and it was in 6th grade. And she's like, yeah, why not? What could happen? What bad could happen? Oh my goodness. Your first car. My first car was a 1996 Chevy Cavalier, and it was maroon, and I loved it so much. It was my baby, and then it was crap, so now my sister drives it. First celebrity crush. First celebrity crush that I can think of is Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Still dreaming to this day. My first cooking experience, I don't know. Cereal, macaroni and cheese, maybe. I don't remember. My first crush, his name was Nate. We were in Young Fives together. We were best friends. He would always ask me in Young Fives, which is the Shy Kid equivalent to kindergarten, if I liked him. We sat right next to each other. I always said no. Kind of regret it now, but I was in love with that boy. I was. Hey, Nate, if you're watching. There, I have my first boyfriend again on this, and I already told you his name is Andrew. My first cell phone ever was this little flip phone. It was adorable. I loved it. I was so excited the day I got it. And I kind of miss it. But I don't miss, like, repeatedly pressing a number to get the letter I wanted. My first date ever was a double date with my best friend and her ex-boyfriend, and then my then boyfriend. We went bowling, and we had planned this double date like a week before, and then they just had to break up, but they still went on it with us because they were both friends with me, and the guy was friends with my then boyfriend. And so for me, because I knew I was super nervous, they went on it for me, so thanks guys. It helped a lot. My first kiss ever. I've told you guys this before. I was 16. It was like a week or so, like maybe a couple days before Halloween. My then boyfriend had walked me home because we went to our spot and we were just hanging out, and we stopped at the end of my driveway and he wouldn't let me leave until I kissed him, and I was super nervous about my first kiss, and he's like 6 foot at the time, now he's 6'2". And I like had my head down like this, and he cranked his neck and he like slightly touched my lips, and I kissed back, and that was my first kiss, and it was magical. My first fear was the dark. I didn't like the dark. My first friend in college, his name is Caleb, and we're still friends to this day, and I love that kid so much. My first heartbreak was my high school boyfriend, Devin. He was my first high school boyfriend, and he broke up with me for another girl, and that just broke my heart, but he's the sweetest kid ever, and I wish him all the best. My first internet activity was AOL Messenger. I would talk to this guy I had a crush on, who his mom worked with my mom all the time, and I would scare him away because our parents wanted us together, and I wanted us together, but I didn't hint at that. I hinted at our parents wanting us together. I was a weirdo. Still am. My first job was at this, like, game rental place. Like, it was kind of like a carnival thing, and we would go in the summer on the weekends and work the games. It was super fun. But I also worked at my parents' restaurant for a summer. My first pet her name was Blondie. She was I don't know what kind of dog she was, but she was a dog, and I loved her so much. My first language, English. I don't know any other language. My first piercing, and where did I get it? My ears were my first piercing. I don't have any other piercings. My first tattoo was this one right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's an infinity sign. It says 2001. I got it with my best friend, and it's the year that we met. We'll do a couple more. First time on a ship. So I've never been on a ship. I've been on a boat, and that was probably up north somewhere, sometime on vacation. I don't remember when though. My first YouTube video, I think it was like 5 things about me. The first book I remember reading, Junie B. Jones. First concert I ever attended, Weird Al Yankovic. Thanks, Dad. The first person I talked to today, my boyfriend. First person that ever broke my heart, again, his name's Devin. First person you text when something exciting happens, my mom. The first text I sent today was to my best friend. The first thing I do every morning, check my phone. First thing I do when I get home, take off my shoes and go to the bathroom. First time you ever gotten drunk, I've never been drunk. First time I attended a wedding, I was 2 or 3, and it was my aunt's wedding, and I was a flower girl. When did you go to your first party? I've never been to like a party, like no one's ever invited me to a party, but I've been to birthday parties. I don't remember my first one though. Probably my first birthday party. When did you have your first sleepover? It was my best friend's birthday party, and that was the first time I slept over at someone's house, because when I was little I didn't like sleeping over at people's houses. It'd be like 2 or 3 in the morning, and I would call my parents and they'd come pick me up. First time I got a speeding ticket, never gotten a speeding ticket, and the last one, the first time I got into a fist fight. I've never been in a fist fight, guys. So yeah, those are a couple of my first times. So thanks for watching. Let me know down below some of your first times, as in the questions I answered. And like if you like this video, subscribe if you want to see more of me and my wackiness, and learn more about me, and just go on this YouTube journey with me. And thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day and great life, and I'll see you next week. I post new videos every single Friday, or goodbye!